Hi ladies, I did it. I used Always Artichoke and Swirly Bird for my card today, and I did the inside in the envelope. Join me in the craft room and I'll show you how. All right ladies, we're gonna get started. Last week I had Swirly Bird with Always Artichoke. I opted to do the kites. I don't know how many people have done the kites. That's usually not what people do, but I thought with these colors I could do the kites. So I'm going to do the kites, and then I'm going to add some grass on the ground. So we'll see how this goes. So I have a scrap paper of Whisper White to do my kites on. I have a piece of Whisper White, or two pieces, that is 4 by 5 1/4. I have my card base that's 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. I have my envelope and my Always Artichoke. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to stamp our kite. And there's a couple of tricks that I'm going to show you. When I looked at this and the other piece trying to get it together, it made no sense to me. But I looked it up online, and if you take that center line and you keep that line straight, or as straight as you can get it, just keep it going up and down, and then you take the other one and you do the same thing. Look at that. Not bad, not bad. There we go. All right, now I'm going to cut these out because I'm going to put these up on dimensionals on my card, but I'm not going to do the string up on dimensionals, too hard. So we'll have the string hanging from it in the air. These kites are flying away. They're flying away. Their string broke, and they are on their own. And this is a fairly easy fussy cut because it's just straight lines. And if you can do one straight cut, that's the best way to do it. All right, let me clean this up. All right, I'm going to fold my card base, burnish it to get a crisp fold. Now I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to put a scrap paper underneath because I'm going to stamp some grass along the bottom. I've taken the two pieces of grass and put them side by side on the same block, and I'm just going to go across the bottom like so. And then after I get the first row done, I'll come back and fill in between so that I get some more interest. Gotta have some nice thick grass. All right, and I need another one right in there. Missed that one. All right, let's see. This one might need a sentiment. Oh yeah, I think it's going to need a sentiment. Let me add some more grass. And I'm just trying to stamp in between so it kind of fills in. What do you think? Got enough? I think so. All right. Now what I want to take and do is I want to add my kite strings. So I'm going to take my kite string, I'm going to ink it up, and I'm going to leave that there, and I'm going to stamp it. And then this one I'm going to stamp like so. So now that I have my strings, I'm going to close that up before I get it all over everything. Find me some dimensionals to put on the back of my kites here. I'm going to use 3 halves. Okay. One here. One here. And one down at the bottom. And the backs of these are coming off. All right. Take the backs off. And I'm going to take and add it right like so, so that there's not a whole lot of a break in the string. That's why you put these down and stamp it. I'm going to do a little bit better. That one's better. There. All right. I need to find some ribbon. I had some Always Artichoke that was retired. I don't know if I have any. I'll have to see if I have some. I have some white, I know. And I need to find a sentiment. Let me do that. I have some of this white, I don't know, it's called sheer ribbon, that I thought I would try, making knots for the kite. You know how, oh, that works. Of course, I got to make a bunch of them, so let me make a bunch and I'll be back. I've got my knots all tied, and I'm going to take a glue dot and I'm going to put it on with the glue dot, but I'm going to put the knot at the bottom of the glue dot and then kind of fold the glue dot around so it doesn't stick out. And I'll trim it up after I get them all on there. So, but see, I'm just kind of pushing the glue dot all underneath of it. And I did 3 for each kite. Don't know if I need that many, but it just looked better with 3. Okay. If you don't have skinny ribbon, you can also use baker's twine would work. Just think of something skinny. The linen thread would work. Okay. One more. Then I can trim it. I know, just what you want to see me do. And then I have an idea for some ribbon, if you can call it ribbon. I was going to use some gold thread. All right, now I got those on there. Let me trim these really close, because you don't want them too long or they're going to look funny on your kite. Get rid of the pieces and work my way down. And it doesn't look too bad with the skinny ribbon as the tails. All right, let me get all that out of here. Clean up my space. Now, the other thing that I did was I took Hello from last week's stamp set, Sunshine Saints, and I stamped it, punched it out with a 3/4 inch circle punch, and then a piece of Always Artichoke in 1 inch, and I punched it out. I'm going to add some gold thread at the top, so I'm going to cut some tear and tape, put it on the back. Now, I cannot find my, see if I can get it off without messing up my card. There it goes. I was looking for my pokey tool. I've stuck it somewhere. I don't want to put a hole in it after I've done all this, but There we go. All right, now I'm going to take my gold thread. Here it is. Oh, this is a brand new one. Either that or I used the tape and just stuck it down again. All right, here we go. I'm going to start with the piece on the back, and I'm just going to wrap it a lot. I'm trying not to overlap them. And I'm not trying to... I knew that was going to happen. It's on the floor unraveling. Don't you love it? Oh, what a mess. I'll deal with that afterwards. This is what happens. So, wow, it really did unravel. I got a lot to deal with. Okay, and there it goes again. Oh my heavens, can you tell? It's one of those days. All right. Let me cover up my thread because I don't want it to unravel off of my card. That's too long, so let me cut it off a little. There we go. I'm just knocking it all over, aren't I? All right, so just a little bit of something for some interest. And I'm going to take and let's add this to our card base. I forgot to take this off. I want to take this off so it helps hold it in place. Now I have glue on my hands. Oh my heavens, it's one of those days. All right, got it. Now, let's put this down. Stick it down real good. I'm trying not to touch it with my two fingers that have glue on it. And it's crooked! Oh my gosh! Has it stuck? No, not all the way. Oh, I got it. Whew! Couldn't have done that with tape. I'd have had to heat it and start all over again. And I still have glue on my fingers, so I've got to be very careful. I'm going to put my hello right up at the top, like so. And there we have the outside of our card. And we did the inside and the envelope. Let's see what we're going to do next week. All right, only a couple left. Flower Shop. And what color are we going to use on Flower Shop? Oh my gosh, early espresso. Oh my. Okay, I guess I'm being paid back. So join me next week as I use Flower Shop and early espresso. If you've enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If not, I understand. Share it with your friends. Show them how you can take some unusual colors and stamps and make great cards. Have a great day.